Aquarius, it's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. Today I will be doing a love reading for you. It's the relationship spread, so it'll be between you and your person. If I did, the deck that I am using today is a deck that I have designed. If you'd like to purchase that, you can in the description box below. If you'd also like a personal reading, you can do that in the description box below as well. My email address is there. I will never contact you in regards to money or anything like that through WhatsApp or whatever. I'll only get in contact with you to your direct email address if you have emailed me. Okay, so you can watch this as, like, if you're watching this as your sun sign, you can also watch this as your north node. So that would be, you'd be able to watch the Gemini reading as well. For love, it's probably advisable to check out your Venus sign if you're a feminine energy, and also your Mars sign if you're a masculine energy. You can also look up your Eros and your Psyche signs, and they are asteroids, so you can get that from your natal chart when you're on Cafe Astrology. So you'll be able to check that out on the net, get your natal chart, and then you can look further and get your Eros and your Psyche sign. And then you will make sense of what's going on. So if you're watching your sun sign all the time and none of it is resonating, none of it's coming true, well, then you need to look further into your natal chart and look for, as I said, your Venus or your Mars, depending on whether you're masculine or feminine, and then your energy, Eros and Psyche. So it's just not always about your sun sign or your rising sign, with your Venus sign if you're a feminine and your Mars if you're a masculine. So, I mean, we are both energies. So if you're a masculine, if you're acting masculine, that means you're going to be chasing your feminine energy. So if they're pulling back from you, you're masculine. You're being the masculine energy. Now, if you're just waiting things to happen, well, then you're the feminine. So therefore, you'd be looking at your Venus sign. You need to sort of read a little bit more into it, so then you can understand the tarot a little bit better. Okay, so the first card out for you is Knight of Wands. Now, you're feeling very hot and passionate towards this person. You're wanting to get things moving, and you're just ready and raring to go. You're just like, yep, let's do this. I want this. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to move on in. And you want to come in fast because you're feeling really attracted to them and really loved up and hot and passionate. Okay, so we're going to have a look at your person's current feelings in regards to this relationship. Now, this could be a relationship that you're already in. This could be someone that you have got your eye on, or someone that you are going to be like you're just trying to find out what's going to be happening. Like you could have just been starting to talk to them online or through text message, or you may just be friends with them like at work or something like that. This could also be someone that's coming into your near future as well. So just be aware of that. Okay, so you may be in contact with another Sagittarius or another person that has a strong placement in Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords here. So this person is a very truthful person. They're very cut to the chase sort of thing. The Ace of Swords talks about they may be someone that likes to plan. They may be some sort of like a business owner or something like that, or they're trying to get a job, so they're putting out their resume. They might, they're very good intellectually, like they've got their smarts about them, like they like to communicate, they like to provide cooperation and their intellect, like their thoughts and things like that. So they may be quite smart, So the Ace of Swords can talk about that they want to actually start a conversation with you, and possibly get to know you a little bit better that way, instead of jumping in head first. Like, they may want to have a conversation and be, you know, in that talking sort of way. We do have the Page of Wands here, so they could be a person that's younger than you, doesn't have to be. The Page of Wands is someone that is very, they may want to just, you may have just started messaging, or they're wanting to message you. So you're both feeling the same. It's just that possibly you're feeling a little bit more sexual tension, as it is like you're wanting to, you know, like jump their bones or kiss them or something like that. Whereas this person here wants to sort of communicate a little bit more, and they might be concentrating on other things as well, but they want to message you, like they want to get to know you as such. Okay, so we're going to look at the connection together. The connection together. Okay, so the Queen of Coins is the first one out. Now, the Queen of Coins is a Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. They could, either of you could have Virgo placements. It's quite possible that you do, as we all have the 12 different star signs. So, you know, we are going to have the placements somewhere. So the Queen of Coins is someone that's very grounded. So this could be a very ground, like the connection is a grounded connection, like you haven't actually got things off the ground, like you're both looking at, or you both, like, you're wanting to be more passionate, but they want to communicate and find out about you. So they may have just, they want to send you a message, or however they want to contact you. This is like, together you are going to be grounded. You are going to have good balance. You're going to have good finances. You're going to be able to create a nice home together. Okay, because we're talking about the commitment here. We've got the Four of Wands. So this is like the connection together is a very good match. So you can have that commitment together. Now, you might already be in a commitment, or you are both a very good, like you may have learnt a few things in your life, and that's a good thing to be. Like, you're both heading in the same direction. You're both wanting that connection and that commitment together. It could just mean that the commitment together is a grounded one, but you might be just taking the next step. So you might be moving in with each other. You might be getting engaged. You might be getting married. You might be going out for dinner. You might be meeting the parents. Whatever it is for you and what your stage of relationship is at. Okay, so the next card out for you, Sagittarius, is the relationship strengths. So that was the connection together. Okay, so the next card out is the strengths for this relationship. Okay, the Empress. The Empress is a card that talks about maternal. So the Empress is sort of the four queens put in together. So both of your feminine energy is quite good together. So you're wanting to create that family, that nurturing, that grounded, that committed type of relationship. You might have kids already and want to join your kids together, or whatever the situation is for you. The Empress can also talk about you've both done your work, so you are ready for that. So it's a divine feminine connection. So you both could be possibly creative, or one of you could be pregnant as well, or like one could be the nurturing type to nurture the connection. So we're talking about sensuality, so nurturing, abundance, empathy, and there's that unconditional love there, and the unification of mind, body, and spirit. So this is a really good reading for you, Sagittarius, because you've all got it happening. It's all going in the right direction. We're just going to find out what the weaknesses are. So things that you may need to work on for this to be successful in, like, to the commitment stage. Okay, so the weaknesses for Sagittarius are, it's too many cards, too many cards. Okay, the weaknesses for Sagittarius and their person, please. The weaknesses, too many cards again. They're wanting to flick out the same cards. Yeah, we need just like 1 or 2 for the weaknesses, please, Spirit. 1 or 2 cards for the weaknesses for Sagittarius and their person, please. Okay, there we go. Right, the weaknesses are that you are working on this together. I don't know how that can be a weakness, but we're going to find out. Okay, so the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is that you may be wanting to show each other what you can provide for the relationship. So you may be trying to prove that this is a good thing, and this is where like one of you could be wanting to prove that you are, you know, you're good for this relationship. You want to put it together and you're ready and you're prepared. So one of you may be a little bit more showy than the other one. That's how I'm looking at that card. So you could also be, I think possibly you may have been waiting for the results of this to happen. So you may have been putting in the effort, like one of you could have been putting in the effort, but it hasn't arrived yet. It's just about there, but you're just going to have to be that little bit more patient because this is a weakness. So you're waiting for the arrival of opportunities. So you have to understand also that each of you have an ambition. So possibly if you have to wait because you've got other projects going, maybe those projects sort of need to be sorted out first. But this is, you know, continuously improving and moving and heading in the right direction. It might be just a little bit slow. So that's what the Three of Wands talks about. It talks about progress, understanding, and eventually getting there. So that's the weakness, is possibly that it's just taking that little bit too long. And being a fire sign, Sagittarius, you want things yesterday. You definitely do not want things to, you don't have patience. You like to have things, you know, going there. You're a fire sign, you're driven, you're passionate. You want, you know, that's, you know, I'm there, I'm ready. So this is the Knight of Wands we're talking about here. The Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight. They're in and they want to go and they do not want to wait any further. So possibly that is the weakness, is that there isn't any patience. It's taken a long time and someone's getting a bit tired of the length of time. But I can tell you now that this is a good relationship and that you are heading in the right direction. It will happen. You've got the commitment here as your connection together. And like the relationship strength is it's a very nurturing, grounded energy, because you've got this grounding here. You've got the Queen of Coins, which is a grounding, a good home environment, a good, you know, financial situation, etc., etc. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you a card for what will this relationship be successful? Will this relationship be successful? Can Sagittarius have enough patience for this relationship to be successful? Let's see, Spirit. Will this relationship be successful? Will this relationship be successful for Sagittarius? Okay, all right. 2 people are in this tower. Now, because you're both up there and nothing's happening, like nothing is shifting at the moment, and that's why you're getting frustrated, Sagittarius. Possibly the other person wants to communicate too much and speak too much truth and just do the sort of get to know you thing or whatever it is. They may have other projects, like you both have projects that you need to finalise first. So there's two people. It doesn't have to be a bad energy, this tower. You're in the tower, it's on fire, you both have to jump out. So there's something that's, because you're not doing anything, either of you, the universe is going to send a tower in, whatever that may be, but you're going to have to jump out of there and get out of that fire because things need to move along and you're taking too much time. Or one of you are going in the wrong direction, so you sort of need to get back on course, something like that. The King of Cups as well, that talks about a very loving connection. So you may have a Scorpio placement somewhere in there, you probably have, but this is a very loved up person, very loving relationship. One of you may not express your emotions as much as the other one, because the King of Cups is someone that sort of keeps their emotions to themselves, but they generally tell you in actions. So that is a good card as well. It's a brilliant card. So all in all, I see that this relationship is going to be successful, but you're going to have to go through a tower because the universe is sending this in. So it's either going to be a tower where something's going to happen at work, or you're going to have to move, or you're going to have to clash, like walk into each other, or you're going to have to figure out something. Because the weaknesses here are the Three of Wands. So means that you're nearly there, but you're concentrating on other projects to get you there. So it is going to be successful. You probably just need to think about what's important to both of you. Is this relationship important? Yes, it is. So something's going to happen. So you're aware of this tower that's going to happen. So if you can sort of cut it off and get this going, well, I suggest you do, or you can wait for that tower to hit and then be derailed. But it is going to come together in a successful union because we've got that loved up King of Cups there. So all in all, that's brilliant for you. Okay, so I am going to pull you an oracle card. The oracle card is a guidance card for both of you. So let's see what we've got for Sagittarius for the guidance. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Now, I couldn't have pulled a better card myself. All right, so for you, that is very good. It's 37, 3 and 7 is 10, so brilliant. The 10 is the 10 of Cups. So, okay, so 37, let's see what we've got for Sagittarius today. All right, this card signifies success, emotional fulfillment and wisdom. Something that is dear to you or something that you're working towards has a positive outcome. Commitment. Okay, this leads to a period of peace and harmony and a deep sense of personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. That which you strive to create and achieve is granted and all is protected along the way. The light shines upon you, all is blessed. You can move forward with confidence. The affirmation for you, Sagittarius, is I am blessed, I am protected, I am grateful, I am fulfilled, and I am loved. So remember to, put out to the universe that positive energy and those positive affirmations, and speak in positive words. Get away from negative energy because they're just going to bring you down. If you can't get away, limit your contact. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed that, Sagittarius, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Okay, see you later. Bye.